you ever wondered why certain things can throw you off balance or they affect you more than they should? It could be a comment from a colleague or your boss that ruins your whole day. A look from your partner that just sends you into a spiral. There are certain things that you just keep you ending up in the same place, the same situation, but with different people, but the same feeling. That's a thread. Now, a thread is a belief that's formed in a moment of pain, and it's designed to keep you safe. It's stored in your brain, and it's stored as a warning. And from that moment on, anything that triggers that same feeling within you gets treated as danger, real or imagined, because the brain can't tell the difference, and it just kicks in that coping strategy automatically, unconsciously. You don't even know it's happening. It just happens, and it's designed to keep you safe, even when you're not in danger, even when it's costing you more than it's protecting you. In your relationships, your friendships, your work, just in who you are as a person, how you see yourself. A thread is the same thread that runs through different situations over and over. And as these threads run along in your life, keeping you safe, it can create a knot. It forms a knot. And they're unnamed threads that are running, a coping strategy that you've designed and developed to keep yourself safe in a moment of danger, whenever that feeling pops up, without knowing that it's happening and what you're doing. You can keep busy, you can go quiet, you can push on through, you can get angry, whatever works. And the brain can't tell the difference between real danger and imagined danger. So every time that feeling shows up, that coping strategy fires automatically, unconsciously, creating a knot and sending you off course. And it's worked once or twice, and so the brain just keeps using it row after row. A knot is a feeling that you aren't even aware of, and it's quietly dictating your reactions, your choices, your actions, your whole life. Not because you're broken, but because the brain was doing its job, keeping you safe. The problem is it can't tell when the danger has passed. Mum was crocheting a blanket the other day. It had a zigzag pattern, up and down, and it got me thinking it was like life. It just goes up and down. And then at the last row, she realised the whole pattern had been off course. Rather than going straight up and down, it had gone off on an angle. And so it just didn't sit right. So she had to go back and unravel the whole thing, pull it all out until she found that one stitch where it had thrown the pattern off course. And that's a lot of work that she had to redo. But I thought that's like life. It was added an extra stitch in the middle somewhere without knowing, and she repeated it row after row until the whole pattern went off course. And that's what a thread does. That's what a knot does. And Threadwork helps you find the knots and the threads and that one stitch that's thrown you off course. So if something has brought you here today, a feeling you can't shake, or a pattern that just keeps repeating, or just something that's not feeling right, if something that feels a bit off, you're in the right place. Let's find that thread and unravel it, and unravel the knots, and create a nice stress-free pattern for you. So just click the link here and get started.